replaced, but this one of the church, still the authentic one. And that's a copy. The mosque replaced, the church authentic. But this is the 1300s. The Christians are back. The King Fernando, not the one that I guess you know, the one of Isabel, the Catholic kings, a different Fernando. Don't play with the Spanish history, it's not easy. The Fernando from Castilla is not the Fernando from Aragon. And this one was from Castilla. Castilla will marry Aragon, Catholic kings, and they will start to talk about Spain. Before, in 1200s, the King of Castilla is going to walk in here for the first time back in 1236. I'm not of a kind of giving you many dates and names, but history without names and names is no history. We have to build it with that. We need protagonists. And in this case, it's the King Fernando who walked in here for the first time back in the 13th century, and he couldn't believe what he was seeing. For him, it was like a trip to the future. He walked in here, saw those beautiful arches down there. You see that Jesus Christ in between? Yeah. Good. That's the altar. This is the first cathedral. This is the eruption of the Catholic Church, the violation of a mosque by the Catholic Church, but positive. If this does not happen, forget this. Cathedrals like the one in Toledo, Sevilla, Malaga, lots of places were mosques before. The only one where we can see how beautiful Spain was 1,000 years ago is the place that you chose to be today. And there you go. The arches embracing, in this case, the Jesus in the center. Remember that iconography versus the iconoclastia. Yes and no icons. Islam versus Christianity. How the church make use of the image, an image, a picture worth more than 1,000 words, and the Islam uses the word, as you're going to see on its altar. The columns that we had in here just blew away. We have a ceiling, different looking. Stained glass windows, addition by the Gothic people back in the 13th, 14th century. So thanks to the church, the mosque is it. It's not a Christian Catholic interpretation of history, it's just the way the history happened.
So they raised the roof?
They remove the columns, they raise the roof, they put these arches across, and they make of this a cathedral. In the 13th century, the mosque has been saved without being burned down. If I am the king and I'm going to reconquer a city fighting the Muslims, I'm going to have my torch, my lighter on, and say, what do I have to burn down now? Exception, when he walked in this building and said, turn this off. Keep it, use it. The best decision ever. What we have to appreciate today is that this guy, when he came in here, said, respect. If ever Christianity has to respect only one single mosque in Spain, they did right. They give me a job.
Yeah.